Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And today we are going to be doing some deck testing on Cthulhu Warrior. A deck I should have probably started off with before patrons or tempo or aggro, as it is more so control than anything. Really enjoy it. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with our deck testing videos, I build a deck. I kind of base it off of what I've seen works through my opponents, through the deck recipe, and of course through other streamers, and I kind of build my own variant of it. From there we play about an hour. I make changes as needed. If everything works semi-well, I just keep it going as is. The deck list on the side of the screen, of course, is going to be the final deck list. So if we, let's say we're running a deck, or version of the deck now, and then I update it sometime in the video, the deck list on the side will be the most recent. So it may not be exactly what I'm playing right now. It will be the most recent. So there's a lot of comments saying, Warshack, the deck does not line up to what you're playing. I know it doesn't, as again, it's going to be the most recent updated version of the deck. Maybe, like, it's just better for you guys. Because if I have a different deck from the front to the back of the video, some people will get confused because they'll take the deck list off of the start of the video, but they won't realize maybe towards the end of the video the deck list has changed. So if I just keep it the same deck list, I would think it would be easier for you guys to know just like with what is good right now. And then of course during the video I'll be changing the deck if need be. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Alright, so we have 2 4-drops, which means coin on 3 is a little bit more powerful than normal. So I think I'm going to play the Warshack here because I know I can coin into the Chosen, and I also could coin into the Brave depending on the situation. So this is the only reason I'd Warshack here. Normally I would just hold the Warshack, I'd passive, and let him play into maybe a 2 or 3 HP creature, because he knows maybe we don't have the Despite or the Warshack because of the fact that we didn't equip it, but because of the situation we have here, we have coin and 2 4-drops, it's better. Okay, so, of course we draw into the 3-drop. Alright, so we could go ahead, if we coin out the Chosen, then he could passive Wrath it down, and then he doesn't develop anything, the initiative's back on us. If we go ahead and summon the Bloodhoof, Bloodhoof, his 4-drop could be Mire Keeper, stuff like that, but this allows us to trade favorably to whatever he plays. He also could innervate something out. So I think going ahead and playing the Cthulhu's Chosen is a little bit better here, and actually may bait out some spells from him so he doesn't use it later on maybe the Alkalite of Pain, so we only draw 1 when we could possibly draw 2. Also, guys, it's been a really, really long day, so if I'm not, as cheery as normal, it's just been a long day, so I'm sorry. This is interesting that he attacked, which makes me think he does have some sort of swipe or a wrath to bring it down. We're just going to go ahead and protect it with the taunt creature here in the swing phase for 4. We're going to hold on to our weapon. He could be playing Harrison, which would indeed be bad. So we could actually swing with our weapon in just 1 time, so he would only be able to draw once if he's running Harrison. He also could be playing Acidic Swamp Ooze, but if he had it, wouldn't he have played it by now unless it's Harrison? And then of course he wouldn't have played it, and he can't even coin into it because we had coined. So there's a really bit sticky situation here, and then on top of that, let's say he does get rid of this. As we know, Harrison does have 4 health, so like Slam and Blood doesn't even kill it. We'd almost have to like 4, 5, yeah, we couldn't even slam Icar and Ravaging Ghoul, so we're actually just going to swing with it once, just in case of Harrison. I think this is, instead of being all wacky and goofy like normal, this is going to be more of a just pure thinking kind of deck testing video. Just totally analyzing the field and the opponent and whatnot, seeing what the best optimal play is. So he's going to put that in taunt, which is totally okay. We can go about that. It looks like we should slam into this and see what we draw. There's no reason to do anything else. We could also Ravaging Ghoul and then swing the Brave into here, but that brings it down, the Chosen down to 1 HP, which means he can passive and kills it, so that'll be like last scenario. Let's not do that. Alright, so it looks like we can Icar it. Well, we can do a lot of shit here actually. So we can do this. We swing into here. We can actually play Beckoner, and then we can go ahead and swing with everything. So, I mean, there's not going to be much he can do. We can definitely twin on 7. I mean, we also can gain 10 armor from here. We've got the Ravaging Ghoul, Acolyte of Pain combo going on. Oh, God. I knew he was going to take that. I never play around Mind Control Tech. We probably should. I'm sure it's spectacular. You took the best minion on my side. Life is hard, right? So, unfortunately, if we go ahead and Ghoul, this activates, it brings it down to 5, and then we basically have to trade everything into it. So I'm going to go ahead and shield block and see what we get. Brawl's okay, not the best card, so I'm going to go ahead and play... I think Acolyte of Pain is fine, and we're not going to play anything else. Yeah, that fucking Mind Control Tech, man. If it would have taken any other card, it would have been fine. Even the 4-2 would have been fine. There was no way for him to get past this 4-6, but, you know, can't always be lucky like this guy. Granted, we did play into Mind Control Tech, so... But most of the time it doesn't, like... It has... Like, first of all, your opponent has to have that 4th creature, right? And then on top of that, it has to grab the right one on top of that. So it's like, so much if, and not enough does. But it's okay. We're running 2 brawls, and I think 3 creatures on the field is going to be the most brawl we're ever going to get. So hopefully the 3-2 lives, but I have a feeling the 2-6 will. You know, that's just the way it works, guys. So the Ancient Shield Bearer actually contests the Brave, as it can just attack into it and not trigger the Enrage. But the problem with that is he could go ahead and Wrath his own guy, draw 1, and then kill my own. Actually, he can't, because it's only 5. Alright, so it looks like Shield Bearer is actually the card. Twins is not as good as it looks. Actually, if he swings, that's 3. Ghoul, and then Shield Slam both cards, but that also feels pretty bad. You run 2 Mind Control Techs, you motherfucker. You're that dude, man. So this would be passive 5, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. We're at 8, so we have to skip out on a passive, which means, like, let's say we damage, we have to fit a passive in there. I was thinking, like, I was thinking Ghoul, Armor Up, Shield Slam, Cthulhu, but that really doesn't do it.
Maybe... No. Cthulhu shelters us.
We're going to go ahead and just take the threat off the board. Unfortunately, though, the 6-6 most likely is going to die due to, like, a swipe and a passive, unfortunately. Oh, man, if we lose this game, that Mind Control Tech shenanigans, that was crazy. It was a super craze. We also could have Ravaging Ghoul and killed both, I suppose. But I feel like using both Shield Slams so early, like, if he plays an Ancient of War, which he, thank God he did, like, we had no, like, I'm glad I held on to the Shield Slam. Like, that would have been so bad. See, I promise you guys I'm not a terrible player. I just get unlucky a lot. That's why we held the Shield Slam. I wanted to use it, but that we had no way to get past that war, and unless we drew into our executes, but we know damn straight we're not drawing into our executes. Like, let's just get real. So hopefully, if he has... Oh, jeez, that needs to die ASAP. So we need to draw into an execute to combo with the Ghoul. There's the swipe. Next turn's going to be like a Nourish or some shit. Even though Nourish doesn't matter, he still draws 3. So what would be really bad? Sonaris. Sonaris is really bad. He's playing a Ramp Druid. Very interesting. Well... let's go. Summon 3 of these douche tools. Do I summon? How many do I summon? Bing! Ho ho! Look at him go. Now he's protected. You kill Bran, you're a mastermind, bro. You're a fucking super dog. Unfortunately, here comes Sonaris. Ooh, Drew to the Claw, new form, new card. Okay. Please no more of these options cards. Oh god, Wrath. Deal 4, draw 1. Have mercy, man. Well, we protected him for as long as possible. We also can at least to get 2 more cards in our deck. So what's good right here? He kills this, that kills this swings that, that kills there, this kills there. So actually, Cthulhu? Cthulhu's the best draw right now. Cthulhu triggers twice. I would take a Cthulhu. You're not Cthulhu.
So much pain.
Alright, so we swing there. We deal 2 damage to everything. We Elise.
You have the artifact.
Put 2 of those maps in my motherfucking deck. Watch your motherfucking tone, what? Alright, now the question is, do we leave the Bran alive and make him make the trade because it's at 2 HP? Or do we go ahead and assume he doesn't have swipe? We'll make the trade. The problem is now that he has 5 cards to our... Oh boy, that's a card. Alright. What can we draw? Oh man, look at you go. Alright, I can draw on the map. Warshack does do a tidbit of something.
It's hammer time.
Get back.
I guess we played pretty poorly into swipe. But, I mean, he already used 1. But, yeah, he's already a 3rd through his deck. So maybe playing Sylvanas was a bit rambunctious. Because now he just trades into Sylvanas, swipes, passives, clears board. That just feels really bad. Let's see what he uses here. Mulch. Swipe. Okay, so it was just worst case scenario, you know? Fuck me. Innervate. 8-drop. Nah. Oh, Sonaris. Okay. Give me Brawl off the top. Punish this fool. Well, you know what? I'll take that. Alright, time to be bombarded by 7 damage. Full of fucking whelps. We do... Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so if we draw into the Ghoul, which we do have 1 more Ravaging Ghoul, or we draw into a Brawl, which we have 2 of, which, by the way, we haven't, I don't think, drawn into 1, we'd be okay. We're both now top decking, and my top decks are far superior, so Cthulhu is the worst card we could draw. Ravaging Ghoul, I appreciate you, and for everything you've done for me. Thank you, Ghoul. We've been lucky this many times. So now, you're faced with a conundrum, aren't you there, Druid? As long as you can't kill my Ghoul, I can kill your Sylvanas. And then I get to play Cthulhu, and then you lose unless you have Mulch, which you probably do. And then out of Mulch, I'll get another Cthulhu. And then I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you hard. Okay. Oh, cool story. And by cool story, it's not that cool of a story, but it's a story. I don't even know if it's a story. It's more of a statement. We've been going to the gym lately. Like, all right. So the story behind this, as he fucks me up. Let's wait, and then when we go back to his turn, it's not. Nah, fuck it. We'll tell you the story. Okay.
Bathe in flame.
Okay. Wow. What the hell, man? And I will wreck you so hard. Here comes a 12-12 Cthulhu to your face. Top deck the Mulch, and I'll concede this game. Alright, so we went to the gym for like a year straight. I used to weigh 120 pounds, and I weigh 150 pounds, so that's good. Oh man, that's a big card. And then we stopped going to the gym, and then we started going back, and then I've been using the elliptical. I don't know if you guys have ever been on an elliptical before, but it's like a miracle workout machine. Like, I've lost like 5 pounds in like 2.5 weeks. But it's really tiring. Like, after you... Oh, we probably should have drew first. But yeah, oh man, I guess it didn't really matter. Yeah, I just wanted to say that's why I'm really tired right now. It's because we've been going hard on the elliptical, And that thing, whew. Like, alright, so you can, like, put in your time of, like, how, like, your time, your heart rate you want to put it at, and all that good stuff. And we've been going at, like, 45 minutes with 180 heart rate on, like, the interval, so it, like, adds hills in there and stuff. And your boy, oh, hot diggity dog, we be going hard on that thing. So anyway, yeah, not really a story, more of a statement. I thought it was cool. It's a interesting. Oh, we won our first game. That's awesome. Yeah. If you guys have any experience on the elliptical machines, or any suggestions, or tips, or comments, I'm all ears because I'm new to the elliptical territory. Like, everybody who's on the elliptical has been on the elliptical for a long time now, so like a newcomer comes up onto the ellipticals, because it's like, I have like a 2-story gym. They're just like, who's this guy? He's never been on the elliptical before. And yeah, I don't know. They've got their own little pact of elliptical scums. No, they're not scums. They're plebs.
Magni versus Rexa.
But it's like a cult. I'm telling you. Alright, so. Is it just me, or whenever you really search for a card in your deck, like, he would be like, when he played Onyxia, right, and he had all the Whelps and Sylvanas, like, a Brawl would be really good too. I mean, a Ghoul worked as well, but, like, our opening hand, we draw 2 Brawls, right? But last game, there was 8 cards in our deck, and we couldn't draw 1. I almost want to keep Trueheart against this Huntard, but I know if I do, I'm going to regret it, because it's just too late. I called Tony like 30 minutes ago so he could be on Skype and maybe screen share so he could like talk and stuff even though he can't be at my house. He's like, you call? It's like, yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That boat has sailed. Oh, man. At least I'm still the highest. I mean, I mentioned this before in the other videos, but today I was almost rank 5. And then we dropped down to 9. And I cannot tell you the amount of salt that was spewing forth, like, everywhere. It was terrible. I don't think I've dropped that many ranks that quickly before. Like, we've been worked to, like, 2 days. We got, like, 2 ranks a day, almost 3 ranks a day, from, like, you know, 12 down to, like, 6, almost 5. And then within a very short span, my friends, we lost it all. Okay, so our options are Bran. Hopefully he doesn't kill it. Then we can Cthulhu and kill. We'd swing this into here and then Cthulhu whatever he brings out on 3. So okay, best case scenario.
So many.
We would coin out Bran. He would go face next turn. Play Animal Companion. Summon 4/4 Misha. Then we would go ahead and Disciple of Cthulhu, kill Misha, and then this guy would get buffed. And all right, so that doesn't make sense. We're just gonna make the assumption that he's not gonna have, like, on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. Alright, any new comments? Ooh! Carry on my wayward grub. It's cute. Alright, so, unfortunately, we have no really mechanism to deal with such giant grub. So I think our best option is to Sire Bronzebeard, or Bronzebeard, and swing face. Alright, so any new comments? Keep playing melee Miracle Rogue. Myself was wondering why Edwin or Fan of Knives. Keep up the good work. Love the stack testing series. Oh well, rip Bran. Well, that didn't work out too well. Well, if we armor up, shield slam this, that doesn't even kill it. We'd have to swing creatures in it. So we're just going to go ahead and play this douche and swing into there. The reason being is he has to kill both creatures to kill this before he could like make a trade. It's just, it brings it down to 3 HP. It also allows me to Iker and maybe draw into some sort of card like a slam or something like that. I don't know. It just seemed better to make the trade. I feel like it would have died a horrible death anyway. Alright. The reason I didn't play Edwin or Fan of Knives in my Miracle is because at the time those didn't seem like the best cards to be playing. It was also my first deck test with Miracle Rogue, and I didn't really know. Oh my god, this guy's, he's insane right now. I think I'll really think that Brawl is gonna be pretty good. The reason we attacked before the Divine Shield is if that card lives or my card lives, the Divine Shield is pointless at that time. Hey, look, that is why I attacked right there, because now we can go ahead and blood it And we are in a good state of mind besides taking 6 damage, and now we're at 12 HP against the Hunter who has initiative because he has 6 mana who's going to play a Savannah high main. Oh my god. Well, rip in the chat. So if we play Sylvanas, we instantly lose. If we don't play Sylvanas, we lose. So what do we suggest? Like, we play Sylvanas, we take 14. So, I mean, this is like, we armor up, we hit... Alright, what's the... Let me think deep, guys. Give me a second.
I gotta move. Maybe. No.
Okay. The reason I did this is because if he goes face, doesn't kill the 2/2, next turn we armor up, shield slam, hit, and then we lose. But anyway, it was a good shot. Oh, we actually have Emperor, I guess that's okay. So I suppose we didn't really have to shield slam. We could have just I-cord, but then we don't get a 2/2. This is still a 6/5, so I guess the Veclord still contests. The 2/2 contest stuff too. It's going to be a hard game to win, guys. Even getting 10 armor seems pretty good, but then it just dies to the Savannah high main. Summons 2 more 2/2s, and then 2/2 contest, but he still plays stuff. We also have to worry about the animal companion. Oh, wow, he got it. Super sick. Super sick. How'd you get so good? How'd you get so good? Alright, so he has 7. How do we do this? I'm not sure there's a way to win. So if we execute, we swing, he still has fucking retarded power on board. If we kill this, okay, so the reason we're gonna kill this first and then we're gonna play this, well, I mean, what do we care about more? If we're at 16 HP, he's got 9, 11, which means he just has to kill command. I mean, either way, he just has to kill command, but this actually puts shit on the board. It also contests both those cards. And then if not, we can go ahead and shield bearer and then shield slam if he brings out something big. But I think it's going to be game. Kill command and he wins. Like, kill command passive either way if we would have shield beared or not. You know, unfortunately, his start was insane. When we don't draw weapons, Call of the Wild. Life is hard, my man. You've got the curve of the god. Can I... Yeah. Actually, it wasn't game, but it was game the following turn. Now I understand how to get her, thanks. You're talking about the how to unlock Lady Leandrin. No problem, man. Glad to help. Samuel, nice video as always, Rob. I just got Nazoth and Malcock in one pack. Malcock. Now I can make all the cool Nazoth decks. Unfortunately, that warrior card that I thought was going to be really good actually sucks really bad. Like, I'm talking really... I don't even think I keep Alkali to Pain against a Hunter. He runs, like, Huge Toad, which contests this. He runs Elec, which contests this. Yeah, we just gotta go for, like, Warshack and, like, fucking Disciple of Cthulhu and things, like, help us early game. I mean, Bloodhoof's good and Blood's fine. Ha, he came back to me. But yeah, I learned that guy's fucking trash. I got, how you say him, that Cursed Blade. I've gotten Cursed Blade. I played the guy in total of 6 times, and I've gotten Cursed Blade 3 times. I am never fucking playing that guy. I am so tired of getting Cursed Blade and just losing. Like, it just makes me so sad. Like, everybody else uses him to get, you know, 2-3 weapon, 3-2 weapon, sometimes, like, you know, 4-2 weapon, and you got me over here who's, like, trying my little heart out. You know, I get Cursed Blade and lose in 1 turn against Mage who double Fireball Frost Bolts for, like, retarded amounts of damage. It hurts. It really hurts. Alright. So we play Alkalite, he swings Huge Toad, they're both at 1 HP, we top deck Ghoul, we kill them both. The deal 1 damage, kills the Ghoul. We can blood this, and then he just swings into there, it's still at 1 HP, we slam it, we basically don't, we float 1 mana. And yeah, so I think we can... what is his turn 3? Animal Companion. We have to do something. Alkalite just seems bad. Blood contests this, but it really doesn't play anything because it dies. Slamming this doesn't feel great either, but it does stop the damage, and then we can maybe follow up an Alkalite, but we lose 1 mana. Just play Alkalite. Cool deck, man. Just small input on me by Daniel. I've seen good tournament success on this style of deck using the Charge Cold Blood combo with Leroy or Wolf Rider or Malagos combo with the same style of deck. Rogue isn't by far our strong suits, but it would be pretty cool to see it in ladder. And the comment, oh yeah, we did rip the Ghoul. That's sick. That's super sick. How sick is this, folks? This is sickness. So we can like Ghoul and then execute, and that just feels terrible. But blood, I guess it has a chance for my Ghoul to live. The Ghoul's just gonna die. Rip Ghoul. I mean, not the Ghoul, the slime. Rip slime. We know the slime's gonna die. That's target number 1. I'm telling you, man, this game hates me. Slime always dead. Slime, rip slimies. Alright. He left that comment on the Miracle Rogue. Yeah, I've seen that combination of Leroy with the Charge and the Cold Blooded. The only problem is that you have to have like 3 or 4 particular cards, and your opponent has to be at, you know, that 15 to 20 life. So if you're playing against Paladin or Rogue at the moment, or Paladin, yeah, against Paladin or Warrior, most of the time they have above 20 health, and if you decide you want to like OTK them and don't finish them off and they have like 5 HP, then they just Forbidden Healing and they heal for 20. So, I mean, ideally the deck works against certain particular classes, which is really cool, and it's definitely an awesome combo, but an actual ladder with my luck, I wouldn't even try the deck in my dreams. Like, I would just get shitted on no matter what I did. So, there's my little take on that. Alright, so we're going to Bloodhoof, and then we're going to kill off the 1-3. The reason being is you can swing the 1-3 into the 2-6, heal it back up, pop the Enrage, and then just, like, kill command it or some shit. Now he actually has to kill a creature to do it. Kill command? If you have kill command, then you just... Hunter Smart. By Quinn Holger. Hey Warshack, just want to let you know that I love what you guys are doing. You're by far my favorite Hearthstone channel on YouTube. Keep up the work. Keep up the good work. P.S. Do you think Control Warrior will be viable in the new standard? I've tried to enter Great Cthulhu and it is very difficult. Well, it's interesting you bring this comment up as I'm playing Control Cthulhu Warrior at the moment, and we are at turn 6, and what we can do is passive. So if that tells you how well we're doing right now, man. I'm just kidding. This deck seems to be doing all right. I think it'll be viable, but we'll see what's going on. So is our Cthulhu? I don't think it is, but now that we drew this, it definitely is. So like, we could slam, execute, play that. Yeah, that's just enough mana. So let's actually slam first. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we got going on. Alright, Cthulhu's chosen. Alright, so do we keep the Savannah Highmane alive or we execute it? So, if not, he just heals it back up, which is a niche, so we're just going to kill that right now. The problem is he's playing the Zoth Hunter, which means we have to save our Brawl for whenever he plays into the Zoth. And then we have to, like, double Brawl almost, because the Savannah Highmanes and all that shit that's going to come out. It's fucking party town. It's interesting that you just go face, man. Dude, it really kind of upsets me just a tidbit, but it's alright. So there's quite a few things we can do here. I kind of just like the Emperor, to be completely honest. I mean, our Cthulhu, what is our Cthulhu? It's an 8/8. Alright, never mind. I'm glad I was paying attention to that shit. I almost just got really upset. I was almost like, bleh! And he doesn't make his little brother. I'm being so sad. So sad. At least now when we play him, we can passive. Our Cthulhu is now a 10/10. It has the power! Anything else? I think that's about it. I've answered all comments, questions, and concerns. Kill command. Ooh, quick shot for that 3 additional damage. And then kill command. I felt a kill command in there, man. Man, you smorkadus smorks. It's gonna feel pretty bad. Oh, good trade. Alright, so do we go ahead and just play? I think we can just play the taunt and then armor up. I'm not really scared of 10 damage, right? Yeah. We have 11. So I mean, we can make the trade with the dog. He has 1 less beast. Or we trade into here and then he has 3 1/1s. I think we kill this for Cult Master. We're not going to win this through dealing 4 damage and him healing it for 2. So we actually only did 2 damage. We're going to beat this guy. Oh, here comes N'Zoth. And N'Zoth. Oh, quick shot. Alright. No N'Zoth. We got lucky, boys. Lucky in the trucky. I almost like Sylvanas more because he plays N'Zoth and shit.
I have no time for games.
Do we Alkalite? I don't think so. Why not? We're playing these guys next turn. If he can do 11 damage with 2 cards in hand, this guy's a god. Uh-oh. Okay. Got scared for a moment there. Okay, so we're taking what? 5? Alright, howdy doody. Please kill the 4-1. Please don't tell me you're that smorgish. Please kill the 4-1. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Probably should have drew first. That was a misplay. We have 17. I don't think we need to disciple.
Let none survive.
I also don't care about killing the dogs. If he draws N'Zoth, he'll have to kill him off anyway. I'd rather do 5. Consummy doll on the floor! Consummy doll on the floor. Outvalued, sir. That's what happens when you smork too hard, my friend. You run out of shit. You run out of steam. You're like the planet's resources, man. You overused your resources and now you got nothing's left, so you just kill yourself. It's what's gonna happen eventually. Life lessons with Rob. Man, I haven't drank a monster in a long time. About an hour, I'm gonna be like, whoa, let's play all the decks. Alright, so we're playing against Rogue. Miracle Yogg is most likely. What's gonna be twerking with? Ravaging Ghoul, Shield Slam. So Shield Slam, probably not the best. Disciple of Cthulhu is always good, but the problem is he can passive to kill it. Ravaging Ghoul is good, but I don't think he's playing any 1-drops. He could be playing Death Rattle Rogue, so Loot Hoarders are always an option. And we also have Coin. So we want to keep 2 3-drops. So I think these 2 are fine. So we can like Coin on turn 2, Brand, and then Disciple of Cthulhu the following turn. We're also, take note, we are 11 subscribers away from 10,000. So by the time you guys will see this video, we'll definitely probably be at 10K, as this video is not going to be released for at least a week. But anyway, cool note. 10K is a pretty big number, I suppose. Hopefully we'll be able to, you know, start getting known soon, as this is a huge time dump. I wouldn't really call it a dump, but it's just a huge time kind of obligation. Alright, so if we coin into Brand, we're kind of committing to the Cthulhu and shit, and we also could not combo it later. We could combo it later with, like, Shield Bearer. So, like, let's say we'd coin and then we Disciple. What do we have on 3 besides Brand? Basically nothing, right? So he'd just passive kill this, and then we Brand's Beard, and then he avisses it. So if we, like, Brand's Beard now, it forces him to maybe use an Abyss, and then he like uses passive when he doesn't want to. So like no matter what, we're playing a 3-drop sometime, unless we just slam this and then we just end our turn and then we just casually just play out the game. But why would we casually do anything? We go in, son. We swing from vines like Tarzan. All right, so I can expect Brand to die. Like you have 2 power on board, and then you have a weapon that deals 1. So you have 5 cards in your hand that basically deal 1 damage. So I can see a Shiv coming in here. Oh, there you go. SI agent. That works too. Oh, you didn't combo it? Holy shit. Mama Jamas, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? So we can actually disciple. Yeah. We'll just disciple this guy. The reason we didn't War Axe is because Bran is still alive right now, and I would much rather get the double Cthulhu buff off than develop a War Axe. This is also a creature on the board, as this we can play from the hand next turn for 2 mana, and also we'd float 1. We'd also take face damage. Anyway. Fan of Knives. Jeez, man, if you don't kill the Bran, bro, we're getting an Elise and we're getting double map. Oh my god. Cannot leave this bitch alive like this. We are going on a quest, boys. A pilgrimage is what I like to say. And we got double pilgrimage actions in this bitch. Did you just sat back, Elise?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay. Do we use it? I don't think so. Not yet. We'll use it next turn. So we'll like use it and then start drawing with Alkalite. He could be playing Mill Rogue and we have no idea. Just kidding, we have an idea. He's playing Death Rattle. Oh, Evis the 1/3. The plays from this guy are absolutely insane. They just don't get any better with this one. If we play map, we can't slam and kill this and then play an Elise again. Jesus. So many maps! So many maps! We're taking a drawing class, boys. Look at this shit. We got maps for days. We're going on a ship. We're going on a ship. What the fuck? Oh, okay. We can play this shit, right? Or do we just play map, man? I wish we had 8, and then we could do that. Oh man, this feels bad.
Get back.
Okay. The Black Knight! Nah, that would be kind of sad. He got a pretty good 7-drop though. It's still a 6/6. Even though he doesn't get the ability, still a card he played that can test one of these 4/6s. Alright, what's good here? Oh wow, look at you go. We could play all 3 maps. Why does this happen now? We play 1 fucking Elise, and the map is the last card. We have... Am I overreacting, or is this fucking crazy, right? Like, oh my god.
So much
Get back.
We have 3 motherfucking maps, man. Gotta take a screenshot of that. That's a lot right now. What is this guy gonna think when we play all 3 maps in 1 turn? Watch us draw like fucking 3 monkeys, man. If we draw 3 monkeys, what up, Reddit?
This document looks legally binding.
What the hell does this guy say? Something about some giggly body? This just feels better. We'll play the maps when we don't like. We still want to win. But we'll play the maps before. Hopefully he doesn't get Samida. We gotta play these maps, man. Gotta go see what's on the quest. See what's on the quest. I didn't even realize I have 2 of these guys. That definitely looks like... No! We didn't even get the triple map! Oh, man. You freaking snag wangler, bro. You fucking kitten mittens. Fucking... Never forget. Always remember. What could have been. Alright, well, this guy's playing Zoo, which it's 100%. Ravaging Ghoul, Warracks are fantastic. Look at that all golden hand. This is definitely the Eye of Sauron, by the way. There's not a doubt in my mind. I thought it just said concede. I was about to say, have Lord and mercy. We're about to get so excited so quickly. Hey, Dark Peddler. Wouldn't have guessed that. Rip Dark Peddler. Anything on the horizon? Still 11 subs to go. No new comments. Feels kind of sad. It's okay. This dies. We could thin your face. I guess we also could have passive there. But I like this guy. Unfortunately, it's just gonna get mortal coiled.
My eyes.
What? No mortal coil? He's playing Cthulhu Warlock. So, the first option that goes in my head is attack into it with the 2-1 and then just play Ravaging Ghoul, right? That does seem correct, but then we have no answer to when he does the glowy-eyed googly octopops, which is the spend all your mana crystals, get, you know, X amount of fucking tentacles or whatever. So that doesn't feel very good. We also have no turn 5 play. So that goes into here. Like, he has Mortal Coil. We run 2 ghouls, and we have nothing for 4, so I guess we have to literally play this ghoul. Feels bad, but like we have nothing to deal with that, and I just don't want to take reoccurring 3 damage. So as long as he doesn't play googly-eyed octopops anytime soon, I suppose it's okay. Probably should have waited a turn, because now we could have taken off the Divine Shield. But now we can't. No, we can't. So now he just swings his 4-2 into the 3-3, pops the shield, and then we play Sylvanas. He swings the 4-2 and Sylvanas Mortal Coil. Sylvanas doesn't get her ability, and we cry very, very sadly in the corner. I guess we can Justicar.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Resident Sleeper time, boys. We've only played 1 Cthulhu buff. Okay. Well, that's getting shield slammed. So now we can play our shield bearer next turn. Or Sylvanas. Sylvanas allows us to throw in a passive depending on what he plays here. I think Sylvanas is fair. If he plays nothing here. That card's shit. What up, Cthulhu? We play Sylvanas, it just dies. Play shield bearer, it does pretty good.
This way.
Alright. So, I mean, it'd be Hellfires. Swings 4-4 into 6-6 Hellfires, and then, like, passives, and plays a 2-drop. That'd be, like, really bad for him. Well, it means he just has nothing else to do. Wow. The plays. How do I call this shit out? I'm a god. Just kidding. I suck at Hearthstone. Alright. Well, I guess we play Sylvanas.
I have no time.
I mean, what else do we have, right? We're not going to just sit on it. It makes it so it's very awkward for him to want to play anything big. He has 10 mana. He can't play Cthulhu because it'll just fucking take his Cthulhu. And then next turn's our Cthulhu. So theoretically, Oh no, you're an idiot. we literally take him down to 1 HP, but the problem is he plays Reno fucking Jackson. He siphoned sold, which means I'm gonna definitely Cthulhu, because he has no way to kill it. Oh wow, well that's a way to kill it. And we know our Cthulhu's not gonna deal all the damage to that. We actually could slam, execute Emperor, but we're not, because we have the Resident Sleeper. Emperor, I meant the Veclor. So he's gonna Sylvanas. That's perfectly fine. He's like, oh look at me, I stopped him from playing Cthulhu. It's like, no, just slam execute. How you doing? Dude, you are happy-go-lucky with your, you know, drawing, man. You are never making it to the late game. You have no long-term plan, my friend. You literally have no long-term plan. Alright, so execute this shit. I mean, we could map and theoretically passive, but this guy is so much better. And it also contests the Imp Gang bosses. This lets him create, you know, little impy imtasticles. That's one thing you gotta watch out for if you're a Warlock, man. 10 cards in hand, using your passive. Draw a card extra. You know what? These are the things you have to watch out for. It's the simple things in life, really. Faceless Shambler. Wow. Good for you. That's pretty damn good. Can't play Cthulhu. He also has Twisting Nether, so if we play that, that's bad. The reason I drew is because he's 8 cards to my 13. Like, he's gonna hit fatigue so fast. Granted, he does have more cards. It doesn't necessarily matter that much. Like, he's gonna have to Twisting Nether this unless he has some, like, crazy combo. He could actually Cthulhu here. We don't have a way to deal with it besides using our Cthulhu. I have a feeling he's gonna Reno Jackson. It's either he Cthulhu's, Reno Jacksons, or Twisting Nether. The problem is, if he Twisting Nethers is, our Cthulhu's only at 10-10. He has 11 HP. So if he's smart, he'll realize that we actually cannot kill him. So there's the Reno Jackson. Saw that coming. Keep in mind, he does still have that Twisting Nether, which is why we cannot play the Cthulhu. Be cautious, people. Be cautious. So if we hit this with that, it still doesn't deal with it. Let's just start going face. We still have Brawls in the deck, and we have 34 armor. We can sit on some shit. We've got time. We've got time. Sad part is if he Lord, how you say him, the Duraxis, that's pretty bad. Man, you and these draws, bro. You're really into it. Lord Draxus, Bran, buff your Cthulhu. Another life tap, my boy.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, can we punish this kid by just drawing into a brawl? That's not a punish. He has quite a bit of damage out.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm using this to draw, by the way. I wish we could actually draw things that are useful, but unfortunately we can't. So we're basically just filling up our field with bullshit, and now he's gonna Cthulhu. It's gonna hit me for a ton, but I mean, it'll probably allow me to at least draw 2 cards if he Cthulhu's prior to killing the Alkalite. His Cthulhu, let's say it does 20 damage. That's ouchie boo-boos. Oh, man. Maybe I should have Blood to Ickard again, just to draw into Brawl, to maybe kill the Bran. But the problem is, then we'd have no way to kill his Cthulhu. Please, if we lose to this guy, it's just gonna feel so bad. Like, he played this so trashly. That is Cthulhu. He wouldn't be thinking this hard if he didn't have Cthulhu in his hand. Spellbreaker to stop me from drawing. Okay. That's pretty good. Like, we have 2 Brawls in the deck, and I'm pretty sure we haven't used 1 yet. So if we Cthulhu here, I mean, it does clear the board, but then he Cthunes, and it just feels bad. Oh my goodness gracious.
I cannot do that.
How much damage? 12? Yeah. We have to hope to kill Bran, right? Kill the Bran, kill the Bran, kill the Bran, thank you. Alright. Of course it leaves that guy at 1 HP.
I've got the beast in myself.
Good BGH. Oh man, Brawl, where are you, fam? I guess we could have Brand Spirit. That'd been fine too. It's a good play. Sooner he brings out this weapon and starts summoning these 6/6s. Taking more damage, bro. Holy shit, this guy. If I was playing Doomsayer right now, he would get so punished. Map to the Golden Monkey, though. We about it. Alright, so we can deal 4 damage to face, or we'll just hold off. We'll hold off. He has 1 card left. We still have 2 Brawls out of 8 cards in our deck. Here comes Cthulhu. Alright. Has he not drawn Cthulhu yet, man? We have to Brawl, too. What's his Cthulhu? 14, 14. That's 16, 22, 25, 30. Beckoner, come on, man. Let's do that. That's alright. Let's 14, 20, 25, 30, 33.
Maybe. No.
We have to soak damage. There's no way around it. So we have to kill the Twilight Elder. But then he's just going to get more with that. So we could hit 4 face, puts him at 9.
Maybe. No.
We'll leave it up to the Brawl.
I'm out of cards.
Choosing to hold Cthulhu. Okay. Can we draw Brawl, please? We lose. We can't. We needed Brawl, man. Like.
Maybe. No.
Let's do the math. 16, 22, 28, 35, 36. Even if we passive, we'd have to Golden Monkey too. We'd have to kill one of these, but then his Cthulhu is just going to get 1/1. So it's remove 3 damage or do 4, and he gains +1/+1. So this is our best option. And then we hope for Deathwing. I wish we could play Hogger. That would actually stop the damage. So if we would have done 4, it puts him at 8, and then he takes 2, 6, and then 3. It would take 3 turns. We don't have 3 turns. So we just have to hope for Deathwing. So we live 1 more turn. So if we have Deathwing, I still think we lose. It's interesting he's killing off his creatures. Because he's only giving his Cthulhu +1. Is it still game though? 19? He has 11. Yeah, that's game. Power overwhelming. Ah, there you go. Now you Cthulhu. Oh, complete waste of my life. And we lost a super scrub because we can't draw a brawl. Like, you just, dude, like, we had 6 cards left and there's 2 brawls in the deck. Like, that matchup, it was so crucial. Like, like anywhere through the game, just holding on to it, just, that was fine too. I sound salty, but I mean, we get, what, one game we draw 2 brawls at the start and then we just never see him again? The fuck? I'm sure you guys feel my pain. Like, and he wasn't even good. Like, he was, like, overdrawing his shit. Like, he had no idea what fatigue was. Like, if anywhere in that lineup we drew Brawl, he instantly loses. Like, hey, look, there's our fucking Brawl. Fuck you, Brawl. I'm gonna put you back. I don't even want to fucking talk to you right now. Great video. I've been watching you for a while now, and you're pretty entertaining. I recently got enough dust to craft my first legendary, and I'm stuck between Dr. Boom and Archmage Antonitis. I play Tempo Mage, and mostly I do not know which one to craft. Which one should I craft? Well, it depends if you're playing Standard or Wild. If you're playing Wild, Dr. Boom is obviously the best because he's like fucking retarded ass, crazy 2-drop. I actually like, I mean, this to that, this, yeah. We're gonna coin back in her. But if you're playing Standard mode, obviously, Antona Archmage is like crazy good. I definitely run Archmage in my Tempo Mage deck, but again, if you're playing Wild, Dr. Boom's better. Vin Huna, I'm answering your question, but I'll probably just type you too. Oh, well, it's pretty good for him. I guess at least we can disciple that. Depending on what he plays here. Yeah, definitely going to disciple that now. Or we could just play the Bran and then he attacks Bran, uses passive to kill Bran. If not, then we can just go ahead and... Nah, we still do that. Yeah. Well, now it actually, you know, we still do it. Voidwalker's good as he can actually attack and it lives with 1 HP. But then we're still going to Ravaging Ghoul next turn. He's probably going to like Living Roots or some shit. Oh, Savage Combatant, that's super good for him. So, probably... Yeah, we're going to Ghoul. Then we're going to execute off the Savage Combatant. And that basically just won us the game. We had no way to get rid of Savage Combatant, we lost. But the fact that it got... We basically removed probably the biggest card. Oh, never mind. He's back at it again! Okay. Well, this is 3, that's 6. Bran stays alive, and then... If we draw into Battle Cries, that's good. If we don't, that's bad. If we can live long enough, if we can live 2 turns, Veclor is, how you say him, right here. So next turn's like Alkali of Pain, Blood It. He has 4 cards. Dude, what is up with everybody we're playing has legend card backs? This is not natural. Those are the 2-5. Good job. I've seen some guy go with the 5-2. You're absolutely retarded if you do that. I'm gonna swing into this and see what comes out first. Okay.
Let the pain speak to me.
We're at 18 HP. Do we feel comfortable? It's either passive or War Axe. I like War Axe. His next turn, we're Emperoring, without a doubt. And Emperor basically protects us. So therefore, using our passive isn't good, and we also could potentially need that deal of 3 damage to something. So we'll see what happens. If he doesn't kill Bran, we win. But I see a swipe. No, probably not a swipe. Maybe a Drew to the Claw. No, swipe was right. Draw 1, go face. Saber, charge it out. Ah, good for you. Shield Bearer is pretty good, but we'll attack first. Okay. This had to be annoying for him. Contest both these cards, and then next turn we just Shield Bearer, and that's just 10 more HP. And it's a 6/6. Ichor is our best card that we could draw, so we Ichor that, swing our weapon into it, Shield Bearer, swing, swing. Seems pretty good. These also contest the Azure Drake. So I think we might even go phase here. Well, it looks like he's going. What is he going to do? He's probably going to kill one. He has enough damage to kill one of these, so. And it looks like that's what he's going for. Oh, wow. That's not what he's going for. Okay. Now, obviously, this goes here. And that goes there. I'll just play field with you. I'm not going to let you get a good Savage Roar off. You crazy if I think, oh, charge it out? There you go. I know what they're gonna do. I just have the worst luck in the world. Like, I understand the game, I swear. I just can never get there. Oh, man. Look at that! Our hand is double fucking brawl. You mock me, game. You mock me. I swear you mock me. I don't even know how long we've been going for, but we'll play 1 or 2 more games, and then we'll call it quits on here, and then we'll play something. We'll probably do some Road to Legend. I'll start trying. I'll play the most competitive deck I can, and we'll probably play the shit out of that until we're Legend, and then we'll go back to doing deck guides, because I'm tired of sitting around rank 8 to 6 playing fucking Junior XD. Fucking circle jerking around a fire and no one even knows what the hell they're doing. I don't even know where that analogy came from. It's not even an analogy, it's like a metaphor. But whatever. No, a metaphor. Alright, let's check this out. Let's check that shit out right here. I know there's gonna be some people who don't know this. An analogy is comparable to a metaphor. In a simile, in that it shows how 2 different things are similar, but it's a bit more complex. Rather than a figure of speech, an analogy is more of a logical argument. All right, you're fucking horrible, Google. That didn't answer my question whatsoever. I couldn't have asked you any more simply than this. Okay, so that wasn't a metaphor. That was an analogy. Okay. I knew I used it right. Just making sure I did. Well, we know what kind of deck he's playing. We know he runs Druid of the Claw. We know he runs Savage Combatant. So this is not something we really even care about. So, like... So an option is to gain huge amounts of tempo extremely quickly. It's Blood Ichor this. Execute it off, kill this. He ends up with a 1/1 on the board, and we have a 2/2/2s out. The problem is our follow-up is literally a 4-drop that does nothing and a 4-drop that does basically nothing when it comes out, and then the Disciple of Cthulhu. Our other option is Disciple of Cthulhu, kill one of the 1/1, swing into that. He passive kills that, and we're still in the same situation. So this is actually the best tempo play at the moment. So we're just gonna hope that he doesn't innervate out like Druid of the Claw, and then we have no answer to it. So we're basically just going pure tempo here. If he had innervate, wouldn't he have used it right then? He already coined out the 3-drop, which means he has another 3-drop, which is basically probably the same card he just played, which means the Villain's Chosen with this Chosen card is perfectly fine. Okay, so he swings, passive, so he has nothing, which means this Cthulhu's Chosen is going to put in so much work because he's going to have to use his passive or a Wrath to knock the shield off before he can even kill anything. So he must have a 4 or 5-drop in his hand. Cthulhu's also a 10/10 now, so we can play the cards that allow us to synergize well with the, you know, the Cthulhu-ness. Cthulhu-ness, yes, new word. Raptor, okay. Okay. So we're gonna disciple that, see what comes out, and then probably swing the 2/2 into it. Or we could just throw up the taunt and then just go face. But I like killing it. If it has 2 HP, then we Ichor. Oh, check that shit out. We're not gonna Ichor this. The reason being it didn't have any attack. If it had an attack, we don't want to lose this Divine Shield. Divine Shield is so good against Druid. Unless they swipe. But then he wastes a swipe.
Pay attention, class.
Alright, play your Stealth Panther. Ooh, passive. Not even the Stealth Panther. Alright, so he passive and then Living Roots. Rip 2/4.
I am ready to
It's a pretty powerful field you got there. We're gonna have to sacrifice both creatures to kill that. Feels bad. Do we play Alkalite to draw, or do we just play Brave? The Brave's better. Brave is better as it costs 4 mana. We don't need armor at this time, so Alkalite's not that great. And we also have a follow-up with the Shield Barrister, a 7-drop. So, makes more sense. It also makes them think twice before playing Druid of the Claw, because we can just smack into a 1/1 and then kill the following turn with the Brave. Oh, how many times been around that track? Raven Idol, hopefully you know. Oh, Raven Idol created by Raven Idol, which means this first one was a good, which means the second time around is much better. Also, I kind of did want to mention this. So, oh god, naturalized. Draw 2 card, kill 2/4. You know what? I'll take it because we have a follow-up. We draw twins and it's over. Sylvanas is good. Savage Combatant, that's an ouchie boo-boos. Oh my god, this guy's going ham right now. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to play some other big card. So what do we play here? This just dies. So we'll play Sylvanas. And then we'll go over what I was going to say.
I have no time for games.
Okay, so as we mentioned, I mentioned last season that we were going to start up some coaching sessions, and we finally have the schedule at which we can do that and everything planned out and how we plan to do it and all that good stuff and the FAQ and blah blah blah. So we did receive the question of why, like we looked at how everybody was pricing theirs, and I think we priced ours competitive as everybody was pricing. Oh my god, 10 HP. We need to pay attention. All right, so.
Let none survive.
Okay. So. There's actually a way to maybe take his, Can he do 20 damage with... Okay. Ooh, you scared me. You actually scared me. I'll go over what I was going to say in a second at the end here.
I can see.
Okay. So we actually compared our prices and whatnot, because obviously we can't do it for free, because we want to give you guys the time and effort, and I want to be able to really help you guys in a way it just surpasses me being able to do it in my free time, because this is my free time. This helps you, but that would be literally one-on-one coaching customized to help you become a better player, whether it's arena, ranked, I walk you through it, tips, I give you as much information as you need. Basically it runs in 1 hour sessions. But he brought up a good comment, and the comment was, hey, I noticed your prices are, like, he called them high, and really $35 an hour is, in comparison to like what some other streamers are doing, upwards of $80 an hour. That's less than half, and it's basically, you know, they don't even care about you, as I'm gonna do my best for every single person, but that's besides the point. But of course there's going to be cheaper than $35 an hour for coaching. You can go to some Chinese website where they don't even speak English, and you can get coaching for I think like $25 or $30 an hour. You get taught by, you know, Ping Li. Not saying that Chinese people are bad or anything like that, but they don't speak English, and they basically just play the game for you. They don't coach you, they don't teach you, they're just playing for you. They get you to legend after you give them like $300, and then when you go and play Hearthstone, you've learned nothing. Like, you've gained nothing from it besides the card back and the rights to say, yeah, my account's been a legend, but you didn't actually get any better. So when people, if you're watching this and if you're interested in coaching, or if this hopefully answers your question, because it was kind of hard to write this out in an email, but you pay for what you get for it. And I think we've tried to price it as fair as possible, so it makes more sense for, well, it's like, it would, like, the amount of time to help you or to create videos to post on the channel, there has to be some give or take there. So if I'm going to go help, you know, multiple players for 4 hours a day, and I'm not providing content to the channel, you know, I'm missing out on that versus helping you guys. So it's just like give or take. I tried to do my best with the pricing, and I really no, by any means, I'm not trying to take advantage of you guys for coaching. I was only... People brought it up as a helping way to, you know, be able to fund the channel further and, you know, just one-on-one with me, get to meet me and whatnot. It seemed cool. So I just don't take it the wrong way, guys. Not trying to screw you out of your money whatsoever. It was more so me trying to help, and you guys brought it up. But anyway, yeah, if you want to complain about the cost and say that there's Chinese gold farming legend websites that beat me in price, so be it. You know what? I can't beat that. So hopefully, yeah, a little rant, but I figured I'd mention it. I thought it was important enough to mention, and hopefully you guys can leave some comments in this section below and let me know what you think. And if you are interested in coaching, we have, like, I laid out everything, and if you're interested, we can talk on Skype and all that. But anyway, always looking forward to reading your comments. Hopefully this rant wasn't too bad. I honestly just thought it should be mentioned like I mentioned before. All right, I'm repeating myself. Anyway, I'm Warshack, of course. Thanks for stopping by the inn, and happy whatever the hell day it is.